everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day of the most amazing variety. And today we got something amazing to go ahead and take a look at. Boom! What you guys are seeing right here was posted earlier by the devs with the caption: the main character of today's under development section is this cute bear. What do you think about turning this bear into a zombie? And you guys are seeing that bear in action within what appears to be the animations that he is going to have in game, which means that this bear is pretty much looking like it is done, and it is something that we should be expecting because it looks like the bear is prepared. But now the question is, where can we expect to see this bear actually appear? Because that is the problem. We have seen different types of animals added in to existing zones, such as the randomly generated yellow zones, red zones, stone zones, etc., etc. So that is definitely one such option where he could appear, or it could actually be being worked on and be being saved for something that we can expect in the future, something that has been being worked on for a while, and something that is going to be one of the biggest updates we can expect in the future, alongside that outpost update that we have been detailing within the past couple of weeks, and that is the ATV/swamp zone update. And this bear might very well be one of the new types of wildlife that are introduced over within that swamp zone, since we know that the swamp zone is going to be where we are going to be getting our hands on the brand new type of wood material, the ash plank, that is going to be necessary to craft the next tier of items. And with the fact that the zone that they're going to be creating is going to be higher level and harder, and just in general more difficult to get to, and probably more difficult to go through because it is going to be having much better rewards throughout it, I could definitely see something like a bear being present within there, maybe even in its, like the caption was saying, zombified form, because they were teasing what do they think about turning the bear into a zombie, which means, and we have seen actually sketches of the zombie bear before as well. Boom, that is exactly what you guys are seeing right here. So it's finally coming into fruition, where it appears we are going to be getting some kind of new bear and potential zombie bear counterpart that are going to be added somewhere within the game. And that the question is ultimately, where is that going to be? And like I'm saying, it's either going to be within one of the existing zones that we've already gotten, because like we've gotten the infected wolf being added into these. Maybe they'll be added into the oak forest and make those more challenging, because after all, the outpost update is looking like it is going to actually be up here in the north and kind of closer to these northern zones with the outpost update, and potentially even replace this with the outpost, which is going to pretty much serve as a second base of ours. So potentially, once they make these much more accessible and much more common, you know, maybe they'll also go ahead and update these zones a little bit when they give the north some love with that outpost update, and we will be seeing the bears up in there as well. Or like I am saying, they could very well be out there in the west in that ATV/swamp zone update as well. So that's a couple of the big areas where I think we could potentially expect them. But go and let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Maybe, you know, once you have heard my thoughts here, what you guys think, if you want to add anything on top of them, or if there's anything else that you guys think regarding this bear and how it might be added in and where it could be expected. I would absolutely love to hear that. And also, today's bunker code, in case you guys are in need of it, is going to be 74170. If that's out of date by the time you're trying to use it, make sure to check that comment section down below. Phone up to date version brought to you by the fantastic community here at the Snipe Gang. But yeah, like I was saying, let me know what you guys think regarding this bear and how you think he is going to be introduced. We have actually seen the bear in Westland Survival. If you guys have not actually been checking out the Westland Survival series, that is one such series where it's actually a similar mobile survival game to Last Day on Earth. A little bit, we are checking it out every once in a while, and they do actually already have bears present within some of the zones, and they do have right around 200 health. So I think something similar could definitely be expected, because we've actually seen that with the shotgun spread. The shotgun spread made its first appearance in Westland Survival in its Santa event. They had like this Santa's gun that you could get, and it actually had a spread. And then a couple weeks later, we ended up seeing it added as the active skill mod for the Last Day on Earth shotgun. So there's definitely some correlation there, and we could very well be seeing something similar with this bear. So, and given the fact that, I mean, the wolf has 100 health, I think 200 health is definitely a relatively good range for what we could expect out of this bear that we were showing off. And it's a zombie counterpart, might very well just similar to the infected wolf. It's a zombie bear counterpart, might just do more damage and be in general a little bit more deadly, I think that's some fair stuff to go ahead and expect. And hello, Mr. Fast Biter. Thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and pop open a couple of these crates before we go and say hello to the blind one in the depths down below. And we also have a raid that we are going to be going on as well. So we got an action-packed type of day. And okay, pretty decent green crate. Nothing to write home about, but I'll take it to the bank. Thank you kindly. Let's freaking go. The yellow crate, however, is giving us a little bit more love, and that is what I like to see. I love being able to stockpile the mini Uzi. As you guys know, we have unlocked some really good mods for the Uzi, and dude, I can't wait till the active skill mod for the Uzi comes in as well. I think that is gonna be a doozy. Get it? Doozy, Uzi. Funny guy. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that funny, I swear. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab some of those things and start making our way down. We're gonna have the military armor equipped so we can save our SWAT armor before the raid that we are gonna be going on a little bit later. We did not have enough red tickets either to go ahead and open up the red ticket crate after we kill the blind one, but we are gonna be getting closer as well. So that is good. But like I'm saying, just kind of given what you have heard me say and kind of the info that we have about the bear, kind of from similar games from what we've heard in the past and just where we can expect it to be, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts around it, where you think it might be appearing, any and all that type of jazz in that comment section down below. And a reminder that that comment is going to put you 1/3 of the way until we get $12 iTunes / Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure like button, make sure subscribe, that will let you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video for the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well, so make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell hit to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of Last Day on Earth information, such as that which we are sharing today. And as soon as new info comes out, we are always going to be releasing it, letting you guys know about it, breaking it down, and kind of seeing what we could expect out of it within future updates, because a lot of times this information does pertain with future updates that are coming to the game. So we're always making sure to break down that info as accurately as possible, connecting it to info released in the past, and just overall giving us the best image and best look at what to expect within the future, so we are prepared for the fan-freaking-tasticness that is coming down the line. Not to mention that notification bell is a great way of staying up to date with all the newest of update gameplay as well, because we are always hopping into the new updates absolutely ASAP to cover the bejesus out of them. And if you guys may have noticed, we are in update 1.11.5 right now. We are actually helping alpha test it. It is not fully out yet. It should be out, I'm guessing, soon. They're just kind of making sure to go ahead and get rid of all the last bugs, which is why it is in its alpha testing stages. So that is what I am doing. I'm trying to help get rid of the bugs, and so are other alpha testers. And I think you guys are really going to love this update, because oh baby, this is the okay. Let's go in a little bit. Shotgun rain. Take you schmucks out right over there, and we'll go ahead and get a little bit of normal pistol drizzle to finish the job on those. But oh mama, I love that active skill mod way too much. But I think you guys, if you guys haven't already checked out the last couple of videos, especially the one detailing exactly what this update brought, it raised the level cap up to level 200. It brought all of these new skills, and you guys get a skill every single time you level up. So for those of y'all that are level 99, as soon as this update comes out, guess what? You're gonna have about like 95 or like 99, 98, some number in the mid to high 90s of level ups, and as a result, you are probably going to be getting a lot of really good perks, because I mean, over here you guys can see we literally have every single extremely rare perk unlocked right now. So I'm doing pretty good, and hopefully you guys will be doing that as well. So we're keeping you guys in the loop with all the newest of updates. As soon as they come out, we're checking them out to the fullest extent. So like when that bear comes out, we'll be checking him out, showing off where he is, what he drops, you know, any new locations that he might be coming with, because that's always a possibility as well. Like that swamp biome he could be present at, and a little bit of a protector, or maybe in the winter biome even, you know, maybe reskin him, give him some white fur, and he could be like a polar bear and absolutely mess things up. Maybe a little bit more health, a little bit more damage. But we got a blind one over here that we got to go ahead and start bringing some death and doom and gloom to. Hello, Mr. Blind One. So we're going to go ahead and let him do his thing, and then we'll go ahead and do our thing, which is kill him. Sorry, Blind One, but that's just the way that the world goes. Shotgun rain, and shotgun rain always does a good number on this schmuck right over here. But like I'm saying, that notification bell will keep you in the loop with the latest info, with the latest update gameplay, and everything that those updates do have as we cover those, so you guys know exactly what to expect out of them, and so you guys are prepared for what does come along with them. Not to mention, it's a great way to stay up to date with every single video. Y'all can enter in on for that weekly giveaway, not to mention all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well, and of course all the murdering of the blind one that we have the privilege of doing, because this douche canoe is a very fun lad to go ahead and murder, and we're always trying our best to spread a little bit of that shotgun rain. And why did that one only do 8 damage on that last shot there? You know what I actually want to try and do here? I want to try, oh, do I not have the active skill mod on that pistol? Oh, that's whack. Hold on, I'm going to, what, really? Oh, I forgot to put it on. Dang it, man. Oh, I was actually gonna try out the active skill mod and see if that tried any or did anything to the blind one. So I suppose we could go ahead and do that next time that we encounter this schmuck, because today there is still shotgun rain aplenty to deliver straight to this lad's face. No, no, no. No snacks for you, Mr. Blind One. And sorry if my voice does sound a little bit poopy, guys. I am recovering from being sick, and as you can tell, my voice, well, it took a little bit of an L from the being sick thing. And let's see if maybe the Blind One could take an L right here. Shotgun rain, shotgun rain, goodbye to you. Thank you for the hard mode loot and red tickets. I'm gonna go turn these in and get one step closer to a red ticket crate, and we're gonna start commencing into today's raiding shenanigans, unless maybe like a chopper event or something has appeared on the world map that we could go ahead and head on over to. But yeah, very sorry if my voice does sound poopy, if it maybe like cuts out at random points. That's not my mic being weird, that is my voice being weird, not cooperating. But it is getting better, and yeah, hopefully it is 100% very soon, because having a poopy voice, well, is poopy. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. But that ain't gonna stop me from making a fan-freaking-tastic video and trying to spread some smiles and positivity. Yo, guys, this way, and hello to you. I got plenty of good loot to give to you today. We're about halfway towards the next floppy disk. I'll take that to the bank, and we'll go ahead and actually fill on up from the rest of the loot that we could get from here. And yeah, let's go ahead and change back into our SWAT armor, because that's the type of armor we want to bring onto this raid, just in case that little douche canoe known as the blind one not the blind one, the big one, wrong one of the variety. If he decides to go ahead and make an appearance, we gotta dispatch of him, except we can't dispatch of him, so we gotta survive him to the best of our ability, and better armor and the maximum medical supplies possible are gonna help with that. But yeah, very sorry about the voice. As soon as it is better, you guys will know I'm doing everything that I can to make it better. Drinking tons of tea, drinking honey, some aloe vera, whatchamacallit. I'm just trying any remedy that I can to bring my voice back to its normalness. But hopefully in the meantime, it's not too bad. Like when I was editing, it didn't seem too awful at least, so that is very good news. And hey, oh my God, why are you on the other side of the continent, my dude? Alrighty then, we'll start making our way over there. It did cost us a little bit of coinage, but so be it. I don't mind dropping some dollar dues if it means that I can make the video a little bit more fan-freaking-tastic. Especially when it comes to new updates, I'm always down to drop some dollar dues here or there, because that way at least I could show off if something is maybe worthwhile to get in the first place, that even goes for like, you know, just potential loot you could get from like maybe the end of the gas station, for example, or the end of a new location. I'm always open to trying it out and going absolutely ham, so you guys know if it's worthwhile and if it's something that you personally should go ahead and invest into. But for now, we gotta invest some shotgun rain into these schmucks over here. Hello, hello, Mr. Survivor, how do you do? A shotgun rain, oh baby, that was plenty of hits. And let's just go ahead and take this dude down over here before we decide to die. And goodbye, Survivor. You get the pistol drizzle to finish you off. And this is some decent loot that we've gotten. Not the best loot in the world, but pretty decent to say the least. But the choppers, that's where the goods usually are. Not today. This is pretty whack, bro. Are you kidding me? That is all that I'm getting. What about chopper number 2? No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Kind of okay. I don't know. I'll take it. I'm not a person to complain about what we got. Although, I mean, sometimes I do complain, so maybe I am. But you know what I mean. I'll take it to the bank. That's the moral of the story. And in this case, the bank is the back of my bike, so we can put some stuff away free up some more inventory room. This is our raiding supplies for today. As you guys saw, we managed to work our way up to 3 C4, so sorry today's video is going up a little bit on the later side, but I did really want to stockpile on C4 a little bit, and luckily we were able to go ahead and work our way towards some, so bless up for that, because C4 is the lifeblood of our daily raiding endeavors. But, I don't know, these guys aren't dropping anything too wild besides that. I might go ahead, I'll use up a couple of band-aids. I'll leave the one band-aid behind. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pick up all of your jazz here, big boys, but I'm happy with what I got for now. Looking at my inventory, actually, you know what we could do? We could consolidate upon inventory room just a tad bit, and per snaps, I don't know, what do you guys think? We could maybe grab something here. There's nothing like super amazing. This was honestly one of the poopier chopper events. Sorry about the burp there. That we've checked out. I guess I could go ahead and take some band-aids. You never know when some heals are gonna be necessary. And let's dip skedaddle out of this event of 3 random dudes, their choppers, and a bazillion deer. Probably because it's like a deer hunting grounds type event. But listen, deer, frolic freely. This time for real, I'm not gonna accidentally run you over like last time. That's my bad. But, oh, bruh. We need 42 energy to run back. I got 41, so we're gonna wait until that goes down a little bit, or that goes up, so give me a sec. Hey, it dropped down to 40, so we're gonna go ahead and run our way home, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead, organize our inventory, probably eat a little bit of food, because we were getting hungry, and prepare for the raid that we have in store for today, Mr. Player 9193. So he's about to be in for a poopy time. We're about to be in for a pretty fun time. So I'll talk to y'all in a sec. And with a couple of finishing touch modifications going on our pistol, and we actually go ahead and update our auto modification loader. That little thing that I clicked right there, because check it out. The way it's currently set up is that we actually kind of configured this before we ended up unlocking the active skill mod site. So currently when we do this, it goes to that. What we actually want to go ahead and do is change it to that. That's why we didn't have the leg shot modification today, because I just thought that this enabled it, because I thought that I already had it set up, but turns out your boy is a derp. That's besides the point. The point is, let's go ahead, let's click that save button, and that should be saved. And okay, I forgot to click the save button over there, but if we load it up, we are Gucci McSwaggins to go with pistol number 1 and pistol number 2, and let's definitely get some of the properly modded machete up in store for today's raid as well, as we have a smorgasbord of active skill mods to choose from, and a raid that I want to go ahead and head out to. Alrighty, player 9193, your time has come to give me my fair share of the loot. And what do I mean by fair share? Well, I don't know. I probably don't have any fair share of this at all, but I also have C4, and C4 can make unfair things fair, or fair things unfair, depending on how you look at it. Why so? Well, he has a stone wall. Oh, okay. Well, I have a C4. Oh, look at that. Match made in heaven, because these two in conjunction make for a bada bing, a bada boom. And this is where we have broken into. There is also this stone area over here. Guys, if you find this base, do not raid into this area there. Upon researching this base, there's just a couple of completely empty chests. There is 0 point in going over there. If you want to go anywhere, you want to bring your patoots over here, and this is where the 3 chests will actually have something. Now, what do I mean when I say something? I don't know. A tendon rip to you. It's not going to be the greatest thing in the world, no doubt, but god dang it, Bobby. Do I love having all this machete up in here. I do wish we could bring it up to do like 40 damage though. That'd be even better. I wish there was like one more type of active skill mod, or like a new type of handle we could do. Sorry, you might not have heard me say the word do, because my voice is like, nah, bruh, I don't want to say that word. Thank you, voice. I appreciate that. But I wish there was something else that we could do to just bring it up that last little bit that we need to make it as glorious as it should be. Because right now, don't get me wrong, the machete is amazing with its active skill mod, but if it just did 2 more damage, it could be mwah, absolute perfection. Perfecto, senor. And let's just go ahead and leg shot. Ooh, you don't like that, do you? A tendon rip. Hit him with a double whammy. He doesn't know what to do. And let's just go ahead and use up the rest of our machete as we go ahead and use up the rest of these zombies' health as well. We're using everything in the world today, everything in the cookbook, to go ahead and bring death and destruction to these zombies right on over here. So goodbye to you once that final 2 health goes down, and Mr. Toxic Abomination, goodbye to you as well. And we have every single chest open on up, and also a complete lack of pantalones and a hat and shoes. We're actually lacking a lot of things, but we got a shirt, so that's good enough to get some service in my restaurant. And my restaurant involves a whole lot of raiding, so let's go ahead and let's start picking the loot. And here's the thing, this raid is kind of meh, like all things considered in terms of what you get out of it. I will grab that cloth because we could craft some band-aids out of it, which is kind of decent, but considering everything that you get out of it and what you have to spend to get that stuff out of it, aka a C4, it's like, doesn't really pay off. This was definitely a raid that's a little bit on the poopier side. Although, maybe this wooden bench over here has nothing good in store. Well, alright. You know what? I'm just gonna break your lamps, bro. I don't like your lamps. I think you could have done better interior design. Sorry to burden you like that. Sorry to hit you with the hardcore roast, dude. We do have some things here we could grab that are kind of okay, like some medical supplies. Hard to go wrong with those. I'll eat up your steaks, thank you kindly. And I'll actually go ahead and put some of this stuff away, so that way we could see what type of inventory room and management we have with everything taken into account. This is a normal raid, by the way, so we want to make sure to put our most valuable stuff into there. Problem is, I don't really know what the most valuable stuff is today. We really didn't get anything that great from this raid. Not gonna lie, last day on Earth, how could you give me a raid like this? Like, usually each raid has something that's kind of worthwhile, like, unless the stack of medkits was the worthwhile thing during this raid. I don't know, dude. This raid was really missing out on a lot of things, and so we've been disappointed, lads. We've been disappointed, to say the least, but we'll continue chugging along. I'll go ahead and actually grab that wood to replace that thing over there, and we can go ahead and stockpile them wooden planks. I guess I'll pick up the signal amplifier. Signal amplifier, I thought it was transmitter. Signal amplifier, and maybe an antenna, because at some point we are going to need to upgrade our, where are you, radio tower? Radio tower. And that usually does involve, whatchamacall, these two things, because currently it's at level 2, and it is going to be able to go up to level 3 at some point, I believe, when multiplayer is fully unlocked. If I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken, because I haven't touched that radio tower in a hot minute. But in terms of the things that we are touching, like the loot within these chests, like I'm saying, I think we're good on getting anything more, but I don't think anything that we got was really that great, unfortunately. Like, yeah, we don't even have a full inventory of stuff that's worth putting away. I guess I'll put some more medkits away. That's probably fair. And I don't know, maybe like a stack of bolts. This is really, it's a pretty trashy base, man. At least, I mean, the base is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It had lamps, interior design, 10 out of 10, baby. I know I trashed on your lamps, but secretly I admire your lamps. But in terms of the loot that your base had within it, it was, I don't know, man. Could have done better. Could have done better. Maybe he has all of it stashed away somewhere secret, and he's just holding out for me, the raider, in which case, hey, good on you, man. All right, I'm the thirsty son of a gun over here who's trying to get some goods. You're just over here trying to protect yourself. But that's gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Can't wait to hear what y'all gotta say about the bear that we were going over earlier within the video. And best of luck to you guys in that $25 iTunes/Play Store gift card giveaway. Best of luck in the Chopper Gas Tank and joining the Chopper Squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup and getting the True Friend perk. Level up your own perks and skills, especially in the upcoming 1.11.5 update, where you're gonna be leveling them up through leveling up, which is so much freaking better. Best of luck to you guys and gals building up your walls, protecting your base, and going on the dopest of raids. Best of luck defeating all the bosses the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.